Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bearded Ken with me, born bearded Dave, and raised bearded Aaron. Aaron, how the heck are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well
Nice, nice. You off for today?
today, yeah.
Well, today's good. Well, guys, we do have a guest on tonight, and this is a guy that we've met up with him a couple times. He's a great guy. Yeah, I don't care what Tara says about him. He's all right in my book. Um, So we're going to go ahead and bring him on so we can say hi to everybody here in just a few minutes. Uh, let's see. Oh, trying not to get behind here. Anyway, all right, guys, let's go ahead and bring him on. We got Mr. Top 10, but he's not just top 10. He's top 1 times 10. Baker. Baker, brother, how are you doing tonight, brother?
All right, guys. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
Man, it has been good to see you. Appreciate you, taking the invite to come in tonight. And like I said, it's been a little while since we've been able to catch up. I'm glad you're here, and means a lot that you came in tonight, man. Especially on short notice.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I've been as we were talking and stuff, was a little bit of a funk I had going on and stuff like that. But I miss all you guys, everybody that reached out to me and talked to me, and Brewer coming to see me, and this community. It means a lot to me. You guys, I mean, your shows are excellent. I love seeing the more of the reviews with Aaron happening, and Dave, you guys are killing the shows, and it's missing you from Worlds. Also the ladies in the house, Jay and Alicia and stuff like that. It's great seeing them killing it. Also, so yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. But we're gonna letting some people roll in here a little bit before we start pulling in to say hi to everybody. But we got there's some things that you've been involved in lately that we really want to kind of highlight. And man, I got to tell you, with what you've been going, with what you got going on with your community, and everything else, man, I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
If you go back to one of your very first shows when you first popped on live, um, somebody could have told me that you're going to be that involved into your community and everything, and I said, nah, not this guy.
Yeah.
But man, you've grown so much in the community and in what you're doing, and man, I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you. So I definitely want to talk about that tonight as well.
Definitely.
Let's go
Awesome.
ahead and start saying hi to everybody, guys. All
And
right.
like
So
I
first
don't see
in,
the chat, so you guys are gonna have
right.
to lead the way.
Sorry about that.
You're
Yeah,
good
you
though.
know what? I've said this like 15 different times, and Aaron has an issue seeing it sometimes too, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
But
it is.
first in, as usual, Chris,
Hmm.
brother, appreciate you being in.
It was
And
funny when I did my live Sunday, and
mhm,
I didn't think anybody would see, that I posted a thumbnail real quick. He was the first one.
mhm.
He was the first
Yep.
one. So
I think it was last Saturday, man. I had just set it up. You know how you get it, you
yeah,
set it up, you put your thumbnail and everything in, and you
yeah,
hit go into studio so you can actually make the changes.
yeah, yeah.
Because I was still set on Beyond the Beard, and I'm still trying to get all the background and everything set up, and he pops up into the chat like 10 seconds after I hit go in.
Yeah.
So Chris, I got to say, man, you're a true one, man. You
Yeah.
pop in and you definitely show your support, and we appreciate you, brother.
Yes, we do.
And I feel like there's a sister-in-law in here somewhere. Leisha,
Do we have
appreciate you being in.
do we have to acknowledge her?
You know, I can't ignore her all the time. She gets she starts yelling at me if I ignore her too much.
Alicia.
But I was telling Aaron just a little bit ago. I said, "Hey, Alicia popped in pretty quick. Anybody under Chris is pretty quick."
Pretty quick. Pretty quick.
All right. We got the bearded one. Hey, appreciate you being here, brother. Absolutely love the Bearded King logo. Thank you so much. We
It was a
appreciate
good one.
And we got Alicia said it's only 96 today. Yesterday was 104, but any heat, especially when you're sick, right?
Ooh.
Rich has been a little bit under the weather. So, Alicia, I may ignore you, but I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, she's been dealing with a sore throat and lately, so she's
Right.
not doing too well.
Well, hopefully she feels better soon, and hopefully this gets her to laugh a little bit, and irritates her tummy or something. Gets some laughing out of it anyway.
Yeah.
And we have the one, the only Miss Busy Bee Collective, Miss K,
How's it going, Kay?
aka Ain't B. Babe, appreciate you being here
Mm,
as always.
yeah. Great stuff there. And um, she's got to do some more, stuff on her channel there and get out there
Yeah.
more.
Yep. We're gonna talk about some stuff that she got coming up here in a little bit too. And
Nice.
man, I got to tell you, I get to see behind the scenes, so I have the habit of getting excited about things before they've been released. So there's only so much I can say, but I'm excited about it. Viking Papa, appreciate you being here, brother.
What's
How's it
up,
going,
buddy?
Viking Papa?
And then we got Miss Ellie. Ellie, appreciate you being here.
Hello.
How's it going, Ellie?
Tony, it's good to see you, brother.
How's it going, Tony?
We got RJ in tonight. Hello, Dave, Aaron, and the chat. See, I think he missed you too, Baker. Just
It's all
throw
right.
that out there. He meant to put you in there.
He wasn't sure if I was coming.
Well, and I did say on Bishop's show, I don't know who this Beaker is, so yeah.
Romy.
Mike, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well. Romy, I'm sorry about that, brother. Just missed you. Hope everything is going well.
Yes, Romy.
And the big shoe himself, Kenny, appreciate you being
Kenny,
here, brother.
how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
All right. And RJ says, Aaron, got to give you a big thumbs up for mentioning Aqua de Beard from True North. Absolute banger of a fragrance and product. Thank you. Absolutely, man.
I was wearing that yesterday.
Yeah, I wore the undefeated yet last night at work, and man, love that scent. The Aqua de Beard, I just got that oil in, so I'm going to be wearing that again as well too.
Nice.
Ray Smokey, appreciate you being here, brother.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Ray.
Ray?
And we got Kiki, appreciate you being here.
Kiki, how's it going?
Hello.
Hope you and the little ones are doing well. Romy says he's got a horrible connection tonight, might not be able to join. Well, brother, for as long as you're here, we appreciate you being here, man.
Always.
Excuse me. Roger Dapperman, appreciate you being here. Hey, Dave, Aaron, hope all is going well. So far, so good tonight.
Roger, how's it going?
Nice. That's new to me.
Brooklyn Jess, Babysitter Jess, appreciate you being here.
Hello.
Yes.
Let's see. Alicia, Evelyn's little bag with the E is to die for. So freaking cute. The birthday gift she has gotten, she carries it everywhere and sleeps with it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hope everything is going well on that end. Let's see how far behind I am. Let's see. Not sure that we got one right here. Dennis, appreciate you being here.
Hey, buddy.
Dennis.
Let's see. Yeah, Valhar, Veronica, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well. And Kenny with the Ain't B. I'm trying to make it stick, man. I'm trying. I think if we get Tara saying it, that's probably when it'll stick.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I think I have something like 8 new designs coming and possibly a new product as well. Yep, guys.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of that tonight. Let's see. There he is. Hey, Baker.
You're good. You're good.
We got Abe in tonight. Abe, appreciate you being here.
Hey, Abe.
Let's see. Frankie J. Frankie, appreciate you being here.
Hey, Frankie.
How's it going, guys?
Dave, your nephew did amazing this year. You know what? I am very proud of that young man. I believe Alicia and Aaron were telling me that he not only got a 4.0 honor for this round, but he also got it for having it for the full time of his junior high.
Nice.
Right.
And,
So he's got some awards that he's gotten in for
the Mesa Awards.
from Mesa and for his 4.0. That plaque and the sash that he'll get to wear during graduation, or something
Very
only
nice.
two people got in his class, and then he's got a couple medals for athletics. Let's see, these two things here. He's
Very
doing
nice.
really good. He's doing really well.
Very proud of him. Yeah, he's already doing better in school than what what I did. So, and that's that's not a very high bar to reach.
Right. Oh, he's done better than I ever did too. So,
Right, J Farm, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everything is going well.
What's up, buddy?
enjoy.
All right, everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. Let's see. Just trying to catch up with the chat here. True North, Chris, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everything's going well
Chris.
How's it going, Chris?
with you, Tara, and Finn. Hope you all are doing well tonight. Let's see. Community. Yep. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, I'm in an area that has bad connection, so my stuff might be delayed. Are you guys getting hit with a storm over there on the east side? I haven't really looked too much into the weather.
Dude, I told you it got black here for a little bit and looked like it was going to really downpour, but I think it kind of just drizzled and faded off.
Right. Right. Well, hopefully you guys are able to stick around and stay in it. And if you can't, you guys, the replay is always there. And if you guys wouldn't mind, while you guys are coming in, hit that thumbs up if you forgot to do so. It really does help support the channel, and it shows YouTube that you're enjoying what you're watching. And feel free to share this out, guys, if you wouldn't mind. It's greatly appreciated, any support that you give the channel. We are on that road to 1K for the 1K subscribers. We're not too far away from it. I believe we're in the mid 930s or somewhere in there. So everything you guys do to help push the channel definitely helps, guys. So appreciate
Very nice.
each and every one of you.
Very nice.
All right. Yep, the storm. Yeah, I can tell the storm is coming in soon, but don't know how bad it'll get. Right. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with all of our rain and everything here. It's finally getting up into the mid to high 90s here, which means down in the valley where Aaron's at, it's getting up over the triple digits already. So, yeah. Baker's not wearing any pants, no big deal. Well, I
That's the
don't even know what
plus.
to say about it.
That's the plus, right? You don't have to.
Hey, that's
right?
air conditioning right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You know? Told you summer came, so.
Right.
Neither is Dave. Hey, shh. Tell my secrets. Oh man.
There's a reason you can
chops
only see
and-
waist,
Hey,
That's it,
right.
yeah.
Beard up, man.
Right.
All right. This is a chill show. Chris, appreciate you, brother. And you guys have always been so supportive of this channel, and I can't thank you enough for that, man. So for tonight's show, guys, we're going to talk to Baker. We're going to talk about what he's been getting into lately, what kind of trouble he's been causing. We're going to talk about community. We're going to talk about friendship. We're going to talk about being there for one another. We asked Baker to be on. As you guys know, we don't have a lot of guests on the Bearded Kin or on Beyond the Beard. We kind of like leaving that as a special thing. But being that it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and yeah, when we start talking about friendship and community and brotherhood, I can't think of somebody that I would rather have on than Baker. He's an amazing individual, and yeah, we're gonna talk about that a bit tonight. So, is
Appreciate
Dave
that.
wearing a speedo? Nope, not today.
There's no giveaways. There's no giveaways, so he doesn't have to leave
Right.
his speedo on.
Well, I might be doing one later on tonight. We'll kind of see how it goes. But it's just gonna be one of those random 3 oil giveaway thing. But we'll see how it goes tonight, guys. Not something I really announced, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Nope, yeah, but I'm not going to win one, so I'm definitely not wearing the speedo today. Dave is turning red. And it sounds like Miss Alicia is starting a YouTube channel as well, so that's
Mhm.
awesome. We'll definitely have to
Excellent.
look into that.
We
Yeah.
got one set up for her so she can, she can make arrangement with the girls and start getting on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
great.
awesome. And then there's this guy, Mikey Brewer. Appreciate you being in here, brother. Hope everything is going well.
What's up, Brewer?
Brewer?
Look like Man, they just looked like they were having too much fun yesterday at that comp, man, or at the meet
Yeah.
and greet. Yeah. You start seeing them sitting down at the meet and greet and seeing some of the photos and everything, and it just gets you to just miss it, man.
Hmm.
I'm definitely going through those comp blues. I can't wait to get to another one here soon.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
right. Uh, if anybody's interested, Emma wanted to start a YouTube channel, heavily monitored. Emma the Queen 16. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. Well, we're definitely there to support Kenny, and just let me know, man, whatever we can do to help support, and Alicia as well. We're definitely there to support, so definitely let us know what we can do. And I think
Definitely.
me and Aaron have already had a couple discussions, and we're gonna help get things up and running there.
Mhm.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, Chris, I'm surprised you weren't subbed as soon as the channel was made, right?
Right.
But you know what? There are a few that have been here kind of, uh, I think, from like the third video that I ever posted. They don't typically get into the chats, but they do leave comments on the videos and stuff like that, and emails, and it's nice to see that those guys are still sticking around. So
Yeah. Very cool.
it's gonna be the couch side chats. Nice,
Oh,
awesome,
nice. Yeah.
clever name. All right. So the couch family, YouTuber family. Well, hey, you know what? It's addicting, man.
The funny thing is my son probably has more subs than all three of us combined. He's got
Yeah,
like
he's got a
2,000 subs or something like that.
right.
Nice.
Awesome. That's awesome, Kenny. You know what? Hey, it gets her to get her creative side out there, and
Mhm.
that's awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely make sure to send me a link in my Instagram, Kenny, when you get a chance. I'll make sure to subscribe to that as well. All right. All right, guys. So, Baker, what have you been up to lately? I know we've talked about a little bit about you getting into more involved into your community and things like that, and just kind of give us an idea what you've been up to lately, man.
Well, as everybody knows, I really started going down a rabbit hole with my heritage, uh, being Irish, and um, it's it was more to bring back memories. We've said this a thousand times on things. Certain scents will bring back memories of when you were a kid and all that stuff, and that kind of that threw me with the barbershops. The barbershops
Mhm.
that threw me with my grandfather, and then thinking of different things that he would be saying and stuff, and we kind of thought as kids it was gibberish, and you don't take your elders when you're a kid. I don't know, too serious, or really think about what they've been through in their lives and stuff, and it kind of set me down a road. uh yeah. um Down to a road that I kind of want to learn more. I want to sometime, I'm hoping next year, to get to Ireland. So what I did for my community is we have an AOH. It's the Ancient Order of Hibernians, and it's one of the oldest Irish Catholic organizations around. Um, I believe throughout America, there's probably about 60,000 members
Wow.
to the organization, and ours is small. It's very small. It is a pub, but we start this time of year to kind of get into parades. Recently, people that were in the AOH that have left us, um, you know, we put Irish flags on their graves, and stuff like that. But the more of what we do is we support the main organization, which they do a hunger drive. We sell raffle tickets. We donations, all kinds of stuff like that, and they do small events to go to our local hockey team, go to our local baseball team, and that brings in money for us to. I think I've said this before on my show. There was a girl, they had a fire, the family had a fire, and she was graduating. So
Mhm.
what we did as an organization, and this is before I was a full member, I was a supporting member. You have to be a supporting member for 2 years, and then you're able to, what they call, go get a degree, and you become a full-fledged. um, the pin, I know it's awful small, but it's basically a stairwell and the shamrocks. So it puts me as a 100% member of the AOH. And
Nice.
they had a fire, and they couldn't afford the graduation. They didn't have a place for the graduation. Their house was condemned. They were just going to have a backyard barbecue, and they lost everything. Everything. Even like the clothing that she was going to wear, the gown that she was going to wear. And it took a toll. Being a parent, if you couldn't provide that, you know you don't know how to start over your life, basically. And she was graduating, so we just heard about it, and we just said, come, just come on in. We will take care of the food, we will take care of the decorations, we will pick up the toll, bring as many people as you want, give me a head count, and basically we held a graduation for this little girl that basically wasn't going to have nothing. And that's no fault to the parents or anything. They were devastated. They were devastated.
Right.
So it's just, you see it right there. Every member was
Mhm.
there. Every member was handing out hot dogs, handing out cake, handing out whatever, and all they had to do was show up. They were so grateful, the smiles, and her friends were coming in the door, and the smiles of graduating. I mean, it's a big deal, and
It is.
um, you love seeing, we love supporting charity, but to see it that close, and It's
Right.
not the first time they did something like this. It's not, it's we hear the stories, we talk to people, we talk to members, and we have meetings basically every month, and we pray for ones that are in the hospital, and they go and we see them. I mean, it's if they're in a nursing home or a hospice or something like that. Sometimes elders get forgotten, and
Hmm.
we go and bring them a little cheer that a bunch of guys come up and just sit around and bullshit with them for 10, 15, 20 minutes or whatever it is, and you see that, but
Hmm.
we support our local t-ball leagues, and stuff like that. So it really, I very much enjoyed seeing the fruits of your labor, like that day.
Hmm.
You're seeing it that day,
Right.
and it's not going with any other charities or any of that stuff. They support the big ones, but it's so nice to see in the community. And the little girl that we did the graduation, she'll come to the door every once in a while because it is a bar and she is under
Hmm.
21, but she'll come to the door just to say thank you. you know um and we ask her, how is everything going, and she'll give us updates on them getting the insurance, and starting to look for a new home, and that she's enrolled in college, and it's so nice.
Absolutely, man. And and you guys helped create a memory that could have been a devastating memory for her.
Yeah,
Being graduation and everything, and you guys made a memory that's going to stick with her for the rest of her life. When it comes to graduation, she's going to talk to her kids about this and her grandkids, possibly about this, of how this
exactly.
community came together to, selflessly help her. And, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. We got
I got a question for you,
Becky.
Baker.
Hey,
Becky,
Becky.
Can
appreciate you coming in, Scott. Go ahead, Aaron.
anybody donate to that, like from like our community?
So basically, if I'm selling like raffle tickets or something for any of that stuff, I could sell it to anybody. And if you go to the AOH main website, you'll see a food drive. Anybody can do that, and I should put that up, and do that. But they do this main for all around America, and they do this once a year with that. There's many of clubs. There's many of clubs all around, and we all support each other. But yeah, like local to support mine, it would be through the raffle, or if we're doing something um, like I'm trying to think of what we have planned this year. It was a lot of stuff brought out in the last monthly meeting. But yeah, you can through me, and I could get it to my local. They don't have a website, but our main branch, I believe it's, if you Google it, it's aoh.com. And there's a ton of information on there, with the whole feed the hunger support that they're doing. They um, they're doing a scholarship this year with the money that they have raised. Anybody can put in for the essay that they are doing. They're doing an AOH America 250 essay contest, and you can even see a local chapter, if there's one near you and stuff like that. But
Awesome.
yeah, that's the AOH.com is basically the main that you're just supporting the AOH. Thank you, Kay. And me, it would be just something that we are selling. If we're selling, um, we do like a local. uh, greenhouse around here. That we'll do a flower sale, around Mother's Day and stuff, and it gives us a couple bucks kickback on it to support the things for what happens, with the whole graduation thing. That's where our money goes into.
Let us know when you're doing raffles and stuff. I'm sure the community
I will.
would like to help.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
definitely.
Romy had a question for you, Baker. How long ago did that tragedy happen with the young one?
So it was. Wow, time flies because I'm trying to think. Because my daughter graduated. So my daughter graduated last year. So it was the year before. So yeah, I was
Okay.
just supporting. So 2 years ago.
Now
You
that
know,
a couple of years ago, so not that long ago.
yeah,
It's
and like
awesome.
I said, they were there's the family's still around here, and like I said, it's nice every once in a while you'll see her. And they don't live too far from here, actually. Well, where the house that went down it isn't too far. They're renting a place, I think, just I think outside of town. But yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Uh, of what you see, and this is what
Right.
I want to do. I want to, yeah, it's heritage, but it's still, doing the community, not every day, but you know what I'm saying. But basically, a lot more than just going to a beard comp every once a year or something like that. And
Right.
I'm not downing them. Please go to beard comps and support them and
Oh, absolutely.
things, But it's just for me seeing it right on hand,
Right.
Right. And it's I think that's sometimes we get into things we don't think too much about it. We'll jump into something like what you were talking about, and then you realize that, hey, what, this feels good. This is my lane. This is what I want to do. And
Hmm.
and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you found it, and I'm proud of you for really pushing and sticking with it, man. It sounds
Yeah,
like a great organization. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really looked into it much, but I am
yeah,
definitely going to. And hey, man, and it's you're helping people of the community. You're helping
yeah.
people, in your community, and that's amazing.
Mhm.
That's something we don't see a whole lot, as far as in certain towns and certain,
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. And I'm happy you found that, man.
Me too. Wish I found it earlier. I really do. They believe me, they're a bunch of older Irish guys, and they have opinions. It's tough.
Oh, I bet
It's
they do. No, I've
it's
never known an Irishman to have an opinion. They don't have
it's
opinions, Baker. They have facts. All right.
like our local discussion was so there's a Bristol, Pennsylvania, down towards Philly. They do a lot of advertising on Facebook and stuff, and their main is the bar. The bar is their main where they get their money from and stuff like that. They do t-shirt sales and of course going in there, just buying their stuff, food and stuff. It's a very old building, and the bar is really cool. I have a couple of pictures I never really posted, but they do a lot of social media, a lot. I mean, they'll have bands, and they'll have uh, um, uh, just even night out for karaoke's and stuff like that. So their bar is their main contributor where they get their funds. And I mentioned in the meeting, I'm like, we really need to bring our, Facebook up. They'll post little things here and there, but we really need that Facebook. We that Facebook, yeah, yeah, it, it's just like, they don't understand. They want new members, but they don't. They like going there Friday evening or something and having a couple drinks and talking to people, and like you hear some of the same stories a couple times. And,
Sorry, guys.
you need a little bit fresh to kind of keep this going, and
Right.
um like I said, they're older and stuff, and um very nice. As soon as they know that you're Irish and stuff like that, they take you under their wing and stuff. But as a social member, anybody can go in there as a social member, but there you are thick-headed sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And Alicia says, I just have to say, all the beards on the screen look great. Alicia, I appreciate that, even though I know you're
Thank
not
you.
talking about mine because you're ignoring me. But, thank you. I appreciate it.
But yeah, it you know they throw around the stories of some of the past members that some have came from Ireland, and uh yeah, yep, there you go. It is.
Mm, there you
It's very, very, very nice. I went down there. That's where I got my degree, um, and it's still one of those that you have to prove that you want to be there. And they don't just want you sitting back. And thank you. But yeah, AOH Water Philly, yeah, awesome. And there's so many divisions around there, but yeah, the one in Bristol, they know that they got to get the younger crowd, the younger members, and like I said, that's their biggest what they do. But it's an older building, and they have a lot of room there and stuff, and very, very nice people down there. They were really, really uh, nice. The whole neighborhood, there's houses around there and stuff, and they put up with us Irish guys that were there, and coming out and talking to us and stuff like that. So it was very nice, very nice to see that. There's one up in New York. um, but there's one up in New York. It also, um, there was a lot of tragedies that happened and stuff like that in the Irish community. We were, um, put down and stuff like that. And there's some activists that were known. So one of them was put in jail, and the one AOH up there actually has the prison door from an old prison that this gentleman was in and stuff. And it's just a lot of, and I loved going down to Bristol. They had a lot of history on the walls. I really did enjoy
Right.
that.
Right. And
Thank you, Kay.
it's great to see it too. Baker, do you live near Philadelphia?
I'm about 2 hours away. Well, no, well, probably about 2.5, 3 hours away. I'm up towards the Wilkes-Barre area.
Okay. So yeah, and that's kind of why one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you in tonight, because you not only found a brotherhood and a friendship in the beer community online, but you also have that brotherhood, and I think it kind of helped open you up to where you felt more comfortable.
Hmm.
Because I mean, I've seen it from show to show, every show that you've done, of how much you've grown as far as being able to just open up to people and just kind of be okay with having that kind of surrounding, and
Yeah,
and you branch that out into your community, and that's awesome, man.
yeah. You remember those old shows? I mean, like, the
Right,
late
right.
night testing and all that stuff. And believe me, it took a lot for me to start to do it. Uh, hey, what's up, Corey? Um, to do it, and um, like all our shows, they all started someplace, and you don't want to look back at those first couple, when you're doing it.
Right.
But it, I. I enjoy this community. They have helped me to look for the Irish community that is around me, because I've lived in this town for 40 years, 40 years,
Hmm.
and I really didn't know much about it. Of the AOH.
Right.
I heard things, you know, of the AOH, but I really didn't understand what it was.
Right.
And like I said, the beard community with these barbershop scents, started me, thinking of my grandfather. And then, memories come in and stuff. And not that I forgot about them, but memories, hit me. It hit pretty good with a lot of these barbershop scents, and that's why they are my favorite.
Right.
And even there was a couple of scents that my grandmother, and I mean, it's funny how that kind of that kind of opened me up to doing stuff like this. The chats,
Hmm.
the guests, I've said this before. Getting into with True Northwood, it was because of TBR. That was my first real stream. I kind of was there. We all seen the DNCs, but
Hmm.
I never went to his lives. I seen a lot of his videos up front, and then started looking, and he's doing company reviews, and that kind of I still don't know exactly how I got to TBR. It had to be something Dan C or some kind of short or something. Um, but I ended up there, and then meeting, these great people that are in this chat, and, enjoying my night with the chats, and then missing it when it wasn't there.
Right.
So that started the show because nobody was doing anything on a Sunday, and you're going through withdrawals, not talking to
Right.
people.
Right. Right. Yeah,
And
and I think we damn near got each day of the week covered on with some kind of beard
this,
content
yeah,
at this
yeah,
point. So,
yeah, yeah. It's pretty crazy. I started putting a calendar together, and then some changes happened, and stuff like that. So I gotta like change some things. Some a little bit earlier, but people are going now. And stuff like that. But yeah, I gotta put a lot out there that the beard community opened me up. Doing the YouTube show opened more. Then meeting some of these people that are in this community, including yourself,
mhm,
and Kay and stuff like that, and brewers and all those, at comps. Um, and then, just kind of, I hit a wall for a little bit, and um, I went away, and then started missing this again, and it's
right.
crazy. Yeah, I have heard.
Yeah, got some lettuce up there.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I watch YouTube more than I watch anything on TV,
Right. Right.
you know, and it's great seeing uh, the great parts of this community, um, and we're just people just like everybody else. So that's why I love seeing new people going through chats, and they DM you, like, hey, is everything okay? You guys included in that. You guys
Right.
messaging me and texting me, and seeing people when I did get in chats saying that, we miss you, and stuff like
Right.
that. You know, it gets addicting, to these good parts, to all the good stuff that is in here,
Right.
and um, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It gives me a mental release, and I love seeing you guys. I love seeing everybody that's in here. That you know, I could call off of work probably for a month, and they probably wouldn't call me. Uh, you know, it's just I
Right.
have people weekly asking me what's going on. You know, in the beer
Right.
community.
Right. And and that's why I felt it important to bring this up for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month for the month of June is bringing in that community. How many of us come into these live streams to just have conversation with one another, to hear good conversation,
Yeah,
to just be a part of something bigger than just watching a show on TV or on YouTube. There's a community here, and
hmm
having that. And it's like I mentioned to you, backstage. We may not talk every day. We may not talk. And there may be weeks that go by where we don't talk, but
yeah,
it kind of hits. Hey, you know what? Haven't seen so and so in a while. Definitely need to
yeah,
check in just to say, hey, how's everybody? How you doing, man?
yeah.
And I love that about this community as well. Baker, do you have a
Um,
YouTube channel? Anything to connect with you?
yeah, I do. It's Baker, what's the crack? It's very hard to search it. I know Miss K is going to put it in there, as
Yep.
she did. um, we're going to be going a little bit of a direction, a little bit different, for the fact that it's hard. It's people have said it, and I've said it too. It's hard to kind of have the same guests. I enjoy what Aaron and Dave are doing here, playing off the chat. I kind of that's the way I started. I had some of
Right.
my best shows talking with the audience. Not that I'm not going to have a guest. It'll probably be kind of the
Right.
same as what you guys do, every once in a while and stuff like that. And I'm here to promote any company out there that I use.
Hmm.
Um, and
Absolutely.
that won't change. But I just think it needed. It was hard, and then you get people that cancel, and you work on a show, as you guys know, you work on the show, all week, then you want to put on something that's good, have a little fun. You're trying all kinds of different things, what's going to be on your barbecue plates and all that. It's trying to entertain, have some fun, and get to know some people, so it's a little bit of a change. I think I'm going to go a little earlier because Monday through Thursday is going to be a very, very long day for me. Basically,
Hmm.
5 in the morning, I usually wake up and I won't be hitting the sack until probably 11 o'clock that night. And I have to use my brain, and that I
Right.
got to
Right.
jumpstart that. I got to jumpstart
And I hear you, man, because especially if it's not one of those things that we've felt we've had to do, continuously,
that.
is really have to
Yeah.
think about things or really get into those deep discussion. And yeah, I've mentioned it on here with Aaron, and I know he's noticed it too. Sometimes just getting into some of those deeper conversations, man, they just wipe you
Mhm.
out. And it's
Yeah.
it's not that it was bad. It's just there's a lot of brain activity going on
Oh
in those
yeah.
sorts of things, and it's even with school. And
Hmm.
man, I'm proud of you for getting out and taking care of taking care of you and your community, man. It's awesome.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
we
mean,
have to. You have to push yourself all the time. It we said it was back in grade school. It was always, you want to leave this earth better, for your kids and stuff like that. And I have two of the smartest kids. Aaron's bragging about his kids, and we
right,
want them to be better than us. And you
right,
know I want them to be good people. I want them, to
mhm,
see that, hey, yeah, dad is actually doing stuff for the community and stuff. He's going back to school at 53 years old. You know, so it's just you always kind of push yourself. And I've been lax on that, so I have to. I got to make up for it.
Right. I just kind of pushed over the edge.
Nah, it was just it was more of, you know, take the time, and see, where I kind of want things to be. I started it to kind of be about the comps, and they're very hard to get people with comps on. Just
Right.
for the fact they're busy. They are busy. They're busy people. It's a Sunday, so it's tough for people to give up their Sunday. When
Right.
they may have worked all week and then they're working on comps. Um, so then I kind of went into I was always in the beer community and I always will. But I went with the uh, beard makers and stuff like that, and you're trying to be a
Hmm.
little different, but there's only so many times you can ask somebody about their carrier oil
Right.
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 that they haven't said it, on three different shows, or what's new, and believe me, they have to do that. They got to be known and they got to be out there, and they're never going to say no to get their name out there. So I
Right.
try to get a little bit of the small business kind of happening, and I was enjoying that a little bit. So I just think it was hard kind of lining that up, and with, like I said, you worked on a show, and I'm not blaming nobody. Just things happen. I've canceled on tons of things, um, but you know I think more of just a chat is probably where I want the direction, and like I said, a newer, earlier time.
Right. Well, man, yeah, you know me, Aaron, and whatever you got going on, man. We support you a thousand
Hmm.
percent. If you need anything or you want us to talk about it, whatever, you just give us a holler, man, and
Oh,
we're
definitely.
definitely going to do what we can to to steer people in the right direction as well. So yeah, anything we could do to help you out, brother.
I know that.
Is is
You guys are
I
great.
I got to say, man, out of there's I've had some last minute calls with people coming on and asking people to come on, but man, every time it seems like every time that I ask you, it's like, well, it's kind of last minute, and but you know what, you always you
I've done
always
that to
make
you
it. So
guys.
yep,
I've done that to you guys too. So.
Right.
yeah, the random Instagram message, Dave, but
But yeah, it's easy to talk to you guys. You guys bring in a good crowd. A key to a successful show is first off starting it, and then
mhm, absolutely,
having having a good guest, having a good co-host, having the chat, being involved and talking and kidding around, and you guys, there's the food segues, and then there there's
right,
the problems and all that stuff, but it's just you need everything to kind of be on all cylinders, and um, I think I'm better off doing this. I haven't shut up since you guys started here, so I think I'm better off this way.
ooh, food. Well, you've always been one of those guys that's always been easy to talk to, and you always enjoy
Yeah.
having you on, and you're welcome anytime on here. You know that, and
Hmm.
see what you started. See what you started there, Baker. You mentioned the food segue, and then there it goes.
I gotta get my lunches ready for next week, so I'll probably be doing that after the show.
Yeah, we got some that already made up. I just got to get it out of the freezer for tonight for work. But yeah,
Yeah.
Miss K had a day where her headache wasn't too bad, and she decided to pretty
Well, that's a
much
good
cook
thing.
and prep my meals for lunch. But yeah, I think
Very good.
she's doing okay today. Doesn't seem like she has that headache today. And
Good.
yesterday she didn't have it, so she's doing better, guys. that last one lasted a little too long for me, for my taste. So, um,
Yeah.
speaking of Miss K, all right, guys. Now, there's only so much I can say right now. I don't want to spill the beans too much because she's close enough to throw something at me and actually hit me with it. So, um, just want to give you guys a heads up. Keep an eye on the Busy Bee Collective. Check it out over the next few days, over the next week. She's got some really special things that are coming up. And she's also releasing a new item. I think there's only one, maybe two of those floating out there currently in existence. And man, it's kind of like the one that she did for um, St. Patrick's. You know, I was really excited about that. I'm seeing some new designs come out of her, and she's forever changing her designs and her ideas, and some of the stuff that she just pulls out of her head amazes me. So, guys, keep an eye on
That's
Busy Bee
awesome.
Collective over the next few days, over the next week, and we'll keep you guys posted when she is releasing these items. But it's exciting, man. I'm really excited to see what's coming. Really
Excellent.
excited for you guys to see what's coming. Because I'm kind of like oh man, I can't wait to talk about that. But again, she's close enough to throw something at me, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
go do that.
That's awesome. I love hearing it.
And she might go live. To be honest, making stuff. We'll see. Yeah, she was considering actually going live, making some of this stuff too. So,
Nice.
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I'll be on
Yeah.
Replay Squad, like I said, Monday through Thursday. I'll catch up with the Friday shows and the weekend and stuff like that. But I'll be there. I'll be commenting and doing all that stuff after you guys' shows. So
Well, there's that BBCK doing her own 24-hour live.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I kind of heard something about that happening at some point. I don't know, but all right, guys. So you know what? Let's go ahead and I want to ask you guys because we haven't gotten into this today. What is a win that you guys had for this week? We want to celebrate those. We want to talk about those, and give you guys that pat on the back. We do this every Saturday. We just want to help celebrate your win for the week. It doesn't matter how big or small. We'd love to celebrate those wins. Aaron, you got any wins for this week?
Not for me personally. Like I said earlier, proud of Matthew for what he's done.
It's
He's done
definitely a
more than
win.
I ever could have done at his age, and
Yeah.
he wants to take his education to Ivy League. So we'll see how that. He's a smart kid. I think he can do it.
What
From
the Chris from True North? He went to Harvard, right? He
yeah,
went.
I think he said he's
Chris,
been there.
that's where that's where Matthew wants to go. He wants to go to Harvard or MIT.
Yeah, he's gonna have to talk to Chris from True
Yeah,
North.
right.
He'll tell him all about his trip to Harvard.
That's his Harvard trip.
Let's see. For Alicia, it was seeing Matthew get multiple awards and medals. Yep, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Little Valahar promoted from the 5th grade. That is amazing.
Nice.
He's got to see some of those photos. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good stuff.
Yep, went to Harvard. Abe says he's got some squash plants and sunflower plant that is about to bloom. Funny thing is, I didn't plant them. I don't know where they came from.
We had
that one random seed.
We had a dog that liked to eat tomatoes, and when she pooped out in the yard, it grew tomatoes. So that could be the thing. That could be a thing.
Didn't we call that a turd tomato plant? Is that what we call that?
Yeah, none of us ate
A
it.
long time ago.
None of us ate it.
Wow. I didn't think that memory would ever come back. Yeah, I remember that. But maybe Abe, if I was putting all those seeds together, I might take one here and one here and just kind of throw them in there just to see if I can mess with somebody in those little seed packets.
Seriously, right?
Roses, what the hell's that sunflower doing in the middle of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a rogue sunflower in our yard too.
Nice.
Nice, reaping what you didn't. Yep. Right. Reaping what you didn't sow. Right. With that tomato plant. Yep.
Yeah.
Sneaking into the
Seriously.
garden and planting them. Yep. No,
I
they
guess
were
you.
red tomatoes.
I guess you can call them turd tomatoes.
Yep. Barbecue spit seeds. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I like the
Debbie didn't
the
plant.
big
Yep.
bacon flavored seeds.
Yep. Yeah, those are pretty good. Yep.
Or the Taco Supreme ones. Those are good too.
Right.
I think Biggs is my favorite brand so far.
Yeah, I mean they are good. I don't really do the cracked black pepper or the black pepper ones. Yeah, because I can get the bigger bag of those. Sometimes the bacon ones are not. They don't have them, but
No,
Yeah.
I can't find them anywhere but Amazon now. So
right. Win of the week headache is gone, and I had great conversations and with my massage therapist. Even got a lead on a new client from her networking. Absolutely, yeah.
Very nice.
And that's something I've noticed about Kay too. Is she's actually getting out there and she's talking about what she's doing. And
Nice.
I think people that are in the community and in the community more and start talking to people more, they get more comfortable just bringing up some of the things that they're doing, and
Mhm.
it's therapeutic. I think.
Very much
Let's
so.
see. Yep. All right. Next question, guys, and this one always gets pretty awesome. All right, guys, we want to shout out those small batch beard co companies that are those small batch companies that we all know and love. Let's throw out there what you have in beard, what products you have in beard, and what company. Scent, product, and company. Let's give some love to some of those small batch companies out there that we all know and love. Baker, what you got in beard today?
So I haven't bought nothing new in a long time here. I said it a couple different times. Um, so I think I'm going through the True North Gambit again, and Hotel California beard oil. I have in. I very much enjoy that, uh, and I went with oh geez, Tameless Tallows beard balm.
There you
Trying
go.
to keep this kind of here,
Under
you know.
control. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's unscented.
there you go.
Mm.
Aaron, how about you?
I have Flaming Beard Caribbean Black
Nice.
There you go.
all on butter.
You know what? I just put mine in not too long ago, and I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I put in Johnny Ray's Adagio in tonight, and with the natural butter as well. So haven't worn that
Nice.
one in a while, and yeah, just figured I'd throw it in. Feels great. So you got the Healer butter from TNBC, Wicked Citrus, Copper John's Dismal Swamp. Nice.
Dismal Swamp.
I got Happy Meal from Dead Smooth today. Awesome.
Nice.
I have a Scream from Ferocious Beard. Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mad Mick Refined. That's the guys that Bishop had on. Bishop, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, it all depends, how you want to say it. But he was calling him Mad Mike there for a little bit. But yeah, Mad Mike, Brad. He's got that uh, hedge trimmer Irish in him. The, heritage Irish, But yeah, he was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool guy to talk to.
Team BC House of Wolves oil. Yep, can't go wrong with the House of Wolves oil. Dead Man's Red, White, and Blue Tansy, the works. Now that one, I will say that I am interested in. I'm about to do a Dead Man's order, and I'm kind of stuck between that and I think Slate. The one that I got before was the Obsidian, but that was the old blend as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting some new stuff from them.
You have to let me know how much black seed oil's in it.
Had many losses this week, right? And I saw that Pud said the same thing. Hey, you know what, guys? Those losses, they happen, but we learn from those losses and we push forward. And sometime the win is, we had a loss, but we pushed forward and we took that extra step. And that's what's important. Max Garage Oil and Butter here. Let's see. Doppelganger Beard Co. Seaside Side Piece. Okay. Dead Man Beard Co. Red, White, and Blue Tansy. Some awesome stuff. Yeah, I definitely got to look into that. Weirdo, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everything is going well. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. I'm definitely interested. It looks like Kenny's got a new photo in there. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Just wish it was around all the time. Yeah, Slate. A lot of you guys know what my wheelhouse is. I like the aquatic clones or the musky clones, and those really hit well with me. But I do like the oozy, woodsy kind of sense as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think if I had Slate, but I don't.
But we're gonna get into that one again.
You
We
know,
talked about this a little bit yesterday on that random live. Like yesterday.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's too much, it's too much for me. That's for damn sure.
But I will say that I gotta say that I feel that Black Seed still has its place, man. It has so many great qualities for the beard. It just some people just can't get past the smell of it, and I completely understand that.
I'm one of them.
What's it smell like? What's black seed smell like?
You don't want to smell. You don't want us to be, man. You won't stop smelling it if that's the case.
Well, I have some dead
to
mans here that
to a lot of people, the Black Seed smells like
Don't say it.
like pencil shavings, kind of smell.
All right.
Word it for everybody.
But it's a lot of people don't have an issue with that. I normally don't have too much of an issue with it, but their new blend, I have like this blend that I got was at least a year and a half old, guys. So it was still the older blend, and I know they've made a lot of improvements too. So, yeah, she kind of likes that pencil shaving smell. She can always pinpoint what I'm wearing. Yep.
I can't
Mark
do
Johnson,
it. I tried.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I can't do it every day, but I don't mind it from time to time, especially because of the qualities that it does have.
And it's not that I hate it. I can't. If it's too much, and that's all I smell is pencil shavings all day, then I don't want to smell it. I don't want to use it.
Hey, I get it because I've had and before.
That's the thing is I don't want to pay $25 or $20 for an oil that all I'm going to smell is pencil shavings all day.
Yeah,
I mean, I can get something else that I can actually, that I like the smell of.
Right. And and I get it, guys. I mean, scent is very subjective, and I'm going to
Hmm.
tell you right now, I had a, and I'm not going to mention the company, but I grabbed a butter once, and this, and it was actually the oil too, and I grabbed this scent profile because it sounded like it was right into my scent profile,
Mhm.
but I kept
That's what I
smelling
want.
something. I couldn't figure out what it was that I was smelling, and then it hit me. Hey, that smells like celery to me. And ever since I got that into my head, I couldn't shake it, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't get rid of that. Every time I put it on, I would smell that. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna have to give this to somebody that doesn't smell that because now I'm just,
Yeah.
that's all I'm smelling." But, I
Yeah.
mean, and scents are like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%. There's things I don't like and stuff like that, but yeah. But so out of all my dead mans, their follicle fuel doesn't have the black seed.
Right.
It has a whole bunch of other stuff, but no black seed. But all the his normal oils, I guess, do.
Yeah, real quick, Mark Johnson, definitely get a hold of us so we can get you that code from Tuesday's show. All right, well, you already got it. She beat me to it. Alright. But, yeah, I mean, it's yeah, celery, and I like celery, I couldn't get it out of my head that I was putting celery on my
Yeah.
face. 'Cause that, once you really fixate on a scent,
Hmm.
sometimes that could be all you really fixate on that scent, so,
Yeah. No, I
you know
understand that. 100% understand that.
right.
But
Alright,
that's why
guys.
there's so many of them out there, so many scents out
Right,
there, and, you know.
right.
Right.
And, and I think a lot of the company owners understand that as well. And
Oh
if
yeah.
you're a newer company owner that's just coming in or somebody who's considering creating scents and things like that, you guys have to understand and not get upset when somebody says, "Hey, this scent is not for them."
Yeah.
Because I mean, and you know what? You also might need to make some of those scents that you're not crazy about because somebody may love them. I mean,
Hmm.
because if it was me, one of the hard ones for me to make would be a strong leather scent.
Yeah.
But I know that people love those leather scents.
Oh
So,
yeah. Yep. If we're all the same, believe me, there'd be one beard company out there just
right.
making teakwood or making
Spearmint
whatever.
knows.
If we're all the
Right.
same.
Right.
Interesting.
I mean,
Pet says he
I
thinks
could,
some spearmint notes smell like pickles. Interesting.
I've definitely, I mean, I used it, and then it just seems like every scent that I had was just too much for me.
Yeah.
And it's not that I got rid of it. I gave it to one of my friends who liked it, and he uses it daily.
Mhm.
So,
Oh
Right.
yeah.
and he got to use it, and so it didn't go to waste.
Oh,
Right.
definitely. Definitely.
Right. But yeah, guys. I mean, it's been a great show tonight, guys. We're coming up on an hour and 15 minutes. We still got a little bit of time to go. And on that note, I'm going to leave you two, you and you, or you and you, however it comes through. Uh, while I go, I'm going to go take care of the ice maker real quick, and I will be right back, guys.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I
So, d- did you?
go
I know
ahead.
you
Go ahead,
were
Aaron.
looking a while back for like your barbershop scents. Did you find one that you
Yeah.
just have to have now?
Well, so um every Friday we have this Discord with a bunch of people on it and stuff like that. And we talked about this subject last night. So I have 14 right now. Um and basically what I'm doing is I've been wearing them, and I'm kind of deleting the ones
Mhm.
that are, yeah, the oil's good. There's nothing wrong with the oil. It's just the scent is not. exactly what I like. Everybody has a take on barbershop.
Hmm.
And I've been putting them kind of, I have a Dynamite shelf. So I've been kind of putting them, the ones I've liked, up higher, and then, kind of rate them and stuff like that. But I'll tell you this, honestly, the best one so far is 8-bit.
8-bit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Um,
Uh,
yeah. Mega
I'm not
Man.
a big. Sorry, I'm not. I'm just not a big fan of like the talky barbershop ones.
Yeah. This one's Mega Man 2. I guess he had a Mega Man. And I think it was more of a talc, and he kind of refined it and went to this new blend, or this new scent creation, and I very much enjoy it. Let me see here. Um, this is my second bottle on it,
Mm.
and this one here is a little bit more kind of citrus up front, but when you get it in there, some of the more of a cologne kind of happens. Um, it's kind of a weird one. It's kind of a weird one. But I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and I'm not that big of a citrus person. Um, but like I said, I'm on my second bottle with this. And I don't think it's going anywhere. Now something new may pop up and take the number one spot. Because I'm still buying, I'm still trying. I have a couple that I just kind of got in the
Right.
last 3 months, and um, it you never know, But yeah, this Mega Man 2, kind of, I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
I'll have to
try that
try it.
one. You know what? Real quick, since we're on barbershop scents, and mind you guys, I don't know if there is currently any left.
Oh, I love that
Uh,
one too.
but we had, yeah, Everlong. Yep. I
Yeah.
I'll
think
have to
I
try
had
that
a
one.
sample of that one time. Lee from EDC. He is
Mm-hmm.
closing up shop.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you guys, one of the barbershops that I love is from EDC, called Buzzcut. Yep. And I'm not sure if he has any left, but if he does, might be worth it. It does not have that talc smell to it. It is a fresh cologne kind of scent to it. And so if you get opportunity to, yep, there you go. Yep. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
to get my hand on that Everlong. I know I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Did we try that in a sample, or have I just heard about it? I'm not sure if I picked that one up. I'll have to try that one at some point.
I'll have to try
Yeah.
Which
some
is
as well.
what's that?
It's good. It's a good one.
Okay.
Very good one. This one,
Tailored
like
from
he's
demands.
saying, is cologne style.
Mm-hmm.
I get zero talc, but this one's clone style.
Awesome.
It's up there too.
Well, there you go. See, and that's one of the things I like about this too is we can kind of talk about those scent profiles that we love, and and it's I didn't even
Yeah,
and and I'll bring this up. Chris saying, "Hey, the Everlong is his barbershop scent." The only
yeah,
reason I know about what is it, the night shift, which is a rendition of the cologne that I use.
yeah,
I didn't even know that that's what that was until it was mentioned, and I gotta tell you, man, I absolutely love that one. So um,
yeah.
it's things like this that kind of bring those out to light, and it's like, well, wow, okay. But about Barbershop Reserve from Dead Man's?
I missed that one. I have it in a wash, but I missed that one. And um,
That
I
one was
forget
a limited,
who.
wasn't it?
Whoever just said Taylor took its place. I have that one. from Dead Man's tailored. But yeah, I'm reliving them all. And some people like I have two from small town. It's called Fresh Cut. One is called his barbershop. I like his fresh cut better than his barbershop. A little
Mhm.
bit of a difference. But Copper John's the same way. I like Polly's more than I like the barbershop.
Mhm.
Right.
It's just different things. And like I said, with this 8-bit, he puts it on there. He puts it. It's basically a light, a crisp barbershop, cool mint and musk. But I get a little citrus out of it.
There you go.
It's everybody's take, and that's why I love the barbershop kind of realm of how many how much people kind of see it. When you walk into a barbershop, you're just not smelling the talc, you're smelling the the
Right.
green stuff, you're smelling the aftershave they put on.
Mhm.
It's so much that you can do with that scent. Back in the day, they used to smoke, so you'd have pipes and a little cherry
Mhm.
here and there. And I
Right.
mean, it's just so much you can kind of do and still call it a barbershop, other than just getting the talc afterwards, you know?
Right.
Right. We have this guy coming in. I'm here without you, Davy. That's all the singing you're gonna get, Jay. But brother, I appreciate you being here. I hope everything is going well with you. All
So
right.
3 doors
Police
down.
is really good. Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, um, there's so many that I'm going through and I'm giving them and I'm adding. So like something that is not my favorite, if I like something a little bit better, I go and I'm gonna buy somebody's, because there's a million of them out there. There's
Mhm.
so many companies, so many things. And then maybe towards the end of this, hopefully, I'll have 14 of the top ones I have, and maybe a little creation. You
There
know,
you go.
Mhm.
um, and this is my scent though. This is me. This is 100% me. It's
Right.
not what you may like, and stuff like that. So, but I enjoy them. I love it. And there's a lot of them there.
Yep. Beard Arcane Barbershop is a clean scent. It is. Yep.
That's
And
I don't know why I didn't pick
I
that
think
up.
I think Chris kind of hit this one on the head. The barbershop scents are super versatile.
Hmm.
You could pick up 10 different barbershops and they're all going to
Yeah.
have their little bit of uniqueness there. Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah,
a
it's all
little
dependent
different
on the
here and there.
barber. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Going to
Yeah.
a barber shop, you smell a bunch of different scents because the barbers use different
Right.
things.
Hmm. That's why that kind of, like I said, if I'm trying a new company and they have one, usually that's what I'm buying. Um, I don't know why I've never picked up Valahars yet either.
Right.
I'm gonna have an open spot here soon, so I may. I don't know. I don't know why. And I think because they were talking about that 643, kind of. Uh, that's where I kind of went with it.
I think they have an aquatic one I want to try, or kind of like an aquatic one I've been wanting to try.
Yeah,
Right.
but it
And
is. It's
now the
good.
barber
It's
shop.
good stuff.
I like a good barbershop scent, so
Yeah.
All right, guys. You know what, Baker? We're going on an hour and a half here, and it doesn't even feel like it, man. We've the chat just
that's
goes
it.
really
The
well with
saltwood.
you being in. What was that, Aaron?
She just put it
Saltwood,
down in there. The saltwood, I think, is the one I want to try.
right? Um, and we enjoy you being on. We enjoy your company. We enjoy your friendship, and you know, um, just
Same
a
here, buddy.
quick update, guys. We do have a update that will be coming on the on the beard competition that we're going to be doing here in our hometown. So we will be getting that out probably after this next Friday. So we should be able to get some updates on that, and that way we can kind of let some of the guys know that we've asked to come over and judge. And when we get some more information on that, we'll definitely get that out to you guys as well. Really looking forward to see whoever can make it out here. And guys, I know that for a lot of you guys over there on the East Coast, that flight all the way out here to Cali, that's a heck of a flight, especially right now. So, but for anybody that can make it in, especially if you're in California, I know we do have a few people in here from California. If you guys are able to make it to it, that's going to be awesome. But at any rate, guys, Aaron, do you have anything you would like to close with tonight?
No, it's good to see you, Baker. I finally made it through a whole show, guys. Did not having computer problems or getting off early for anything. I definitely I'm still working on the review. I'm trying to perfect what what I have, and it's just taking time. I just haven't had I want to get it done, but I want it to be as good as I can get it. So we'll see.
Right. How about you, Baker? You got anything you'd like to close with tonight?
No, all the kind words everybody has said. I appreciate them all. You guys having me on. I love talking to you guys. And it doesn't even seem like we're on a show until you start popping up stuff. It's just a bullshit session. But with your comp, I can't wait to hear some details with it. Us East Coasters, I think we can buy a plane. I'm gonna start GoFundMe so that we can buy a private charter and go first class, and maybe our cheapest bet to kind of do it.
Okay, well, and here's the thing about that, Baker. Now we need to throw in that liner has to be able to come to California and pick my ass up and take me that way too. So I mean, it's got to work both ways. Goes to Cali and then comes back to Cali. So.
Yeah, the beer community does need its own private jet.
There you go. Make 28 stops, and I would say just we'll all just rent a Greyhound, but I don't know how much that's a good idea.
Seriously,
who knows?
I don't know. With your small bladder, we definitely need a bigger bathroom.
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
You just had to throw that in there,
huh? But I mean, I don't think it's any secret. I mean, if I have somebody on, it's like okay,
Yeah. But no, everything I appreciate it. I love the community, and your shows are great. I appreciate seeing them pop up. I didn't catch your impromptu live yet, but I'll probably be watching it after this. But thank you all checking in on me, all that stuff, and I appreciate you.
Absolutely, brother. All right. And as for me, guys, I'm just going to throw out some reminders. Throughout the month, we're going to have some guests coming on, not only on the Bearded Kin, but on Beyond the Beard as well. This Tuesday, you guys have seen him, you love him, and we got somebody coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to give it a couple of days before I start announcing who that is, but you guys interact really well with this guy. And next Saturday, we have another guest for the Bearded Kin. It's going to be an amazing time, guys. And we're just trying to get some people in to bring about that awareness for Men's Mental Health Month. And, just trying to let everybody know community and brotherhood and friendship is a huge thing for our mental health. If you want to see how much it's actually helped people and help people grow, one of the biggest examples that I can show is this guy right down here. This guy has grown so much just from being in live streams, doing live streams, being a part of the chat, being a part of the community. and it's an amazing thing to see. So remember, it's going to be Tuesdays at 10 p.m. And there you go, sisterhood as well. You know,
Mhm.
and I've said it once and I'll say it again. You know, when we go through our hard times, guys, it's the ladies that take the brunt of it, and it's the ladies that wind up, you know, seeing what we're going through firsthand, and the ones that are there to say, "Hey, what can we do to fix this?" They're amazing individuals, and I feel blessed to have one. I know Aaron does as well. Baker, you as well, and yeah, we wouldn't be here, and this community wouldn't be what it was or what it is without the ladies in this community as well. So remember Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern for Beyond the Beard. I know it's a little bit later, and then on Saturdays with the Bearded Kin. Did I say that out? No, I did not say that right. 10 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday for Beyond the Beard. Saturday, the Bearded Kin, 9 p.m. Eastern every week. And we will see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here, community. We appreciate you. We love you. And we will catch you on the next live. Baker, stick around and we can have a little bit of a conversation before you take off.
Sounds good.
All that said, guys, remember your mental health is a priority, your happiness is essential, and your self care is a necessity. Have a good night, guys. Love you.
Night.